来到 Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Why, hello there, and welcome back to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast, episode 306.
第306集。
Were your urgy not loud enough?
对，我刚刚听不到我自己，所以我就
Yeah.
OK 好。
Well, I turned it down a little bit. The volume down a little bit so that the echo didn't. Anyway, hey, welcome to episode 306. 我们是 Mandarin Monkey. This is the podcast where 我会说英文。
是，我说中文。
And that's how you're going to learn because we're going to keep you on context. But this is the 306th time. It's the 306th time that we've done it.
Yeah.
And today's no exception. 我的名字是学区。
Hi 学区
Hey, how's it going?
你的学区在哪里
I just run this local area. There's this just inside Crowthorne.
跟大家解释一下什么是学区。
学区 is like a catchment area for a school. It's like the learning district, learning area around a school. Yeah,
学校的
catchment
学，
area.
区域的区 ，the school area.
Yeah.
学校学区。
And you're welcome. And 你的名字是
我是完蛋了，我要想一个很，我没有了。
Oh, okay. We'll come back to it. It's only because I planned it.
对啊
Because I learned
你每
that.
次都会选
Yeah. 那我真的不喜欢那个单词，对不对？
对
Because it has 语的
语 sound
学区
没有这么的讨厌。
很讨厌的。That's the way my mouth.
你不需要说的这么讨厌。学区
学区 yeah.
也很好啊。
Yeah, no, 我不知道。
讲得很好。
我很好，谢谢。But I'm just it's funnier if you over exaggerate. So let's 解释。今天 how tired are you?
So
Yeah.
我觉得我已经以前的时候可能就会从早上的时候就会从40% 开始，然后到现在我真的是从60-70% 开始，到了12点就已经 top， 所以我现在大概从80了。
Really?
现在是80%。
80% 吗？
对。
Yeah. So it's tough.
好累哦。
Today's tough guys trying to keep the energy up is a real ask. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a real ask. Just before.
还有就是英国的天气现在已经越来越
like 云 like 很 like 黑云。
对，就是云，然后下雨，然后都黑黑的这样。
对啊。
就是早上7点，你都觉得好像才6点吧。
Yeah.
你就
It's getting darker. It's getting cloudier. There's less sun, so it's like. And天气 does have an adverse effect. It has an effect on your mood, but you have to fight it.
真的
You have to fight the effect
我们要搬回去
with
台湾
excitement.
我们要回去台湾了。
为什么？太热。
台湾有太阳。
太热。No, because the 太阳 because it's the funny thing, and we said this 很多次, but the 太阳在台湾大太阳 right?
对。
所以你流很多汗。Immediately, 你马上 become 很生气。
真的。
So you're either here and you're just sad because you're looking up
所以
at the 云 or you're really angry.
所以难过跟生气，你会选择难过，是不是
Yeah.
我现在会想要，如果要回去台湾的话，我们应该要去台北。
Yeah.
我台北也蛮难过的，因为台北就是很多下雨啊。
Yeah. It also gets hotter than most places, I think, because it's in a bowl. The heat. But was that? But yeah, no, I would prefer. What kind of country?哪一个国家 is the perfect 天气？
在哪里？
Well, I don't know because what's it called? In America, California's weather's pretty good, right?
可是他们有干旱，他们有 drought.
Yeah, no, I know they do. Yeah.
也是会很热，
Okay, not recently, but
对啊。
Before. All right. What about if you expect it? Like, what about people in like Alaska or something, or like Antarctica?
我不知道What about Maldives?
The Maldives.
我
不知道 I don't know if their 天气很热 or what. 我不知道，你知道吗？
不知道。
Should we ask? Should we ask Google?
好。
Just like to see.
就问问看他们哪一个地方天气最好，这样。
Yeah, like which country has the perfect weather? Perfect climate? Yeah, the perfect weather.
可是有些人喜欢太阳，有些人喜欢云。
Right. Okay, here we go. The Canary Islands.
哈？
The Canary Islands
这是在哪里？
hang on，等我一下。
欧洲吗？
I'm just trying to find the where this article is coming from Canary Island, like canaryislands.com or something.
我们昨天去一个在离家大概10分钟的地方，就找到了一个地方叫做Bottom Castle 还是 Castle Bottom？
we went to Zolu 吗？
对。
Yeah, it was Castle Bottom.
它的名字叫 Castle Bottom。然后我们去到那里，我们就坐下来，就开始吃我们的点心啊，就是有一个 picnic 一个野餐嘛。
对啊。
然后我就觉得，好舒服哦，
舒服的天气。
那个天气是很舒服。什么样的天气？就是它是有点有太阳，是有太阳的，
一点点，
对，不会到很热。
No.
然后有风
，Yeah，
有风有太阳，
like a cool breeze.
对，就是好舒服。然后我们都是穿着大概很薄的长袖，还是觉得有一点点冷。Yeah. 但是那个天气就是会让你觉得
it got a little bit cold.
好舒服，就有太阳温暖，然后有风，不会让就是天气太热这样。我觉得这个叫做这个是完美，就是有太阳有风
Yeah.
在一起的时候。
Yeah, that's perfect. I agree with you 100%. So Canary Islands, I just went to their website, but that was on canaryislands.com. It was like a travel website, and they were saying the most perfect climate is Canary Islands. Which is near Spain. It's like a little island, I think, near Spain. But yeah, no. So I don't trust them because it's on their website.
对啊，那是广告。
It's like everyone says it's the bestseller. It's #1 bestseller. Everyone's got a #1 bestseller because it's their own personal bestseller. If they sold one copy, it's their bestseller. If they've never sold a book before. So it says here in another website, this is from usnews.com. 我不知道如果我们可以相信他们，但是我不知道。But who cares? Here we go. #1 is Portugal.
葡萄牙
Yeah, says pleasant climate. #1 in pleasant climate. Greece is #2. Greece is okay. Can get hot though, because we used to have a place in Crete. And it got pretty hot. It got 33, 34.
很热。
但是the 太阳是不一样. It's not like Taiwan 的太阳. Can't explain it. It's more of a dry. It's more like an English 太阳.
可是我觉得在英国的夏天也是很可怕英国的夏天也是很可怕。
Yeah. No. Yeah. Right. It's. I think. 我上 like 我觉得英国的太阳是很。但是台湾的太阳 is more 你知道吗？
请解释你的声音。
Okay, 我需要解释，但是我要用声音。So 英国是 like 然后台湾是 more 你知道吗？
我不知道。
你同意吗？英国的太阳给你什么感觉？
这么说好了，在台湾夏天的时候，你必须要穿一个 really thin jacket.
I don't know how you do that, but yeah, because the sunburn.
对，你需要对。
Well, I certainly yeah.
所以在台湾，你的太阳是那种会让你受伤的，会让你皮肤真的是很痛的那种。
burn you.
但是在英国，我记得那时候 heat wave 来的时候呢，我还不用穿到外套，就是你还是可以穿 T 恤出去，你还是可以穿 T 恤出去，然后你觉得很热，然后你流汗不是那种啪的那种，就是慢慢的流的那一种，慢慢的流汗。
Here,
对
I don't not so much sweat. It's more burn. I find like
这里
对啊 I think in Taiwan you sweat like
对，真的是很可怕
like 湿的 because it's like a wet hot.
对，就是你的衣服会湿掉的那一种。
Yeah, 100%. Wring it out.
对 you can wring out.
Yeah, that's because your clothes are sweating as well. It's so hot.
而且是那种来吸汗。
对啊 but here the hot is
也是很讨厌，也是那种
annoying hot.
很不舒服的热，但是不会到一直流汗的热。
No.
但是就是很不舒服，然后你会觉得我不能呼吸的那种。
Really? Yeah, you can't breathe. The interesting thing I found about here is also that because sometimes because it's 英国 you can have like a 很大太阳，然后 like 很多的 like cool breeze.
对
And it doesn't feel like you're burning.
对
But you're burning.
那是问题，对不对？
That's a problem, yeah.
对啊，就是你会觉得好像不热，但是就是有风，但是你已经晒伤了。
Yeah.
对
you're burnt,
你
yeah.
在这边
I come out looking like an absolute.
对
I feel fine after even like 15 minutes later. I feel like, oh yeah, this is all right. This is fine. It's nice weather, really. And then I get a headache, and that headache does not go for the next 2 days because my face is burnt and my patch.
好可怕！这边是那种like invisible killer，
对啊，
是隐形杀手。
是 Do you know? And I can't remember other things I was going to say. Oh yeah, one of the rigmarole. So do you know those conversations that you have with people when you're like you just meet them and you're not sure what to say, like other mums or dads at the school or something. You don't really know them, so you're just making conversation. What's the duty?
今天的天气啊。
天气 yeah. We just did that though for the first like 10 minutes.
对。
But I suppose was it different? I think it was slightly different, right?
我们是在
comparing, yeah.
两边的。
Although that's quite a good conversation if you meet someone first time and you're sort of like. So what do you think about the weather? I don't know. Anyway, the next one.
所以呢？
The next one was Spain. We're looking at places we can move to. What I was thinking was because number 4 is New Zealand.
纽西兰耶，纽西兰也是很漂亮的一个国家。
是 Actually, I would say that their weather is like comparable to England's, but maybe New Zealand people will correct me. What I was thinking was because you know their seasons are backwards.
对。
What if
现在是夏天
Yeah, so what if we like their Christmas is in summer?
很奇怪吧
What?
对
Like Santa Claus does. What does he like?
他不穿
on the
啦
beach,
他就
like surfs up to the house.
对
Yeah, 不知道
可爱
So I was thinking maybe at winter we can stay in England, and then at summer in England we can move to we can get a place in New Zealand and move there for the winter. So we're always like in winter.
我不会想要
Well, not always, but you know what I mean?
对啊，不会想要都是在很冷的天气啦，还是希望有点太阳。
Okay, spring.
好
If we just keep moving in spring.
好
Does that work? Does that work that way around?
不知道
Like autumn and spring if we keep changing or whatever it is.
不知道
What? Okay,
应该
what
有
season?
可能吧
What season will it be if it's spring here? Will it be autumn over there?
对啊
So then
对吧对啊
you had several stages of realizing stuff. Okay.
对啊对啊
Yeah.
是啊，就是这边的秋天是那边的春天啊
Yeah.
那边的秋天是我们的春天，对啊
So it's backwards like that.
对啊
So yeah, so every time it's spring, it's autumn there. No, we stay here in spring. And then what's next after spring?
秋天
Yeah, autumn. Then it's
Yeah.
spring. So we move down to spring again.
对啊
And then autumn, it's going to be autumn for them. But then it's not spring here.
好啦算了啦不要
I'll get
啦
really confused by this.
而且现在的四季也没有很明显，对不对？
Can you time travel?
没办法，
Can you just keep staying in the same season or a similar season, like 2 seasons? I don't know. Okay. Probably not. But yeah, New Zealand. Okay. And then Italy's number 5.
意大利
Yeah. I'm not. No.
不要，为什么 ？OK， 好哦。
Oh yeah. Okay. So I wanted to touch on a couple of things, and one of them else was someone commented, and I can't remember where it was. 应该就是like YouTube, 评论或不知道 but or maybe Instagram somewhere. Someone commented that we did the Facebook translation thing,
对
and they were drinking coffee on the bus, or they're drinking something on the bus, and they spat it out. They laughed so much. And actually, Eula just recently wrote another one. Eula just recently wrote another one I found quite funny. So if I give that to you, could you just please read the Zhongwen, your version, in your words, exactly how you meant it? Don't translate.
好，我就先说中文，是不是
Just Zhongwen, yeah.
好，所以我的 po 文呢，就是我不喜欢心情不定的自己，其实也没发生什么事，但是就是没什么微笑，一直觉得很疲倦，一直觉得好像有什么事闷在胸口。我知道生活不是一切都很美好，但是就是希望自己能多发自内心的多笑一点。那就来多看宝贝们的照片吧， 以及外带真奶一杯，配最近迷上的 The Crown。Right. 这是我的 po 文。
Okay, now, I'm wondering whether we should have you explain. I tell you what I will do. I will read it, the translation that it gave us. Okay? You don't need to 翻译.
好.
Right? You can 翻译 afterwards, right? I'll just read what the translation said you said. And the reason why I want to read that first is because I'd like the audience who didn't understand the Zhongwen that eulogist used, or didn't understand it completely. I want you to see or hear what the people using the translation tool, like my family, for example, on Facebook would think when they read this. Okay, here we go. The Crown.
Huh?
Not.
It didn't start with The Crown.
Yeah, it did this.
Oh.
I think because you said The Crown last, I think it came up the top there. It said that in England, The Crown. So it looks like it's in it. Okay. Not happy with unstable self. Her lips know everything, but she smiles.
Her lips.
Tired and tired all the time. Keep crying like there's something on the chest. I know life is not everything beautiful, but just wish I could smile more than I can. Then look at more pictures of the pig and a glass of grandma's bubble gum with a recent crush of the crown. All right. So let's analyze that a little bit. Because it sounds like a poem or something, a haiku or something, like a poem, right?
我好想知道你爸爸妈妈还有姐姐就是觉得我是什么样子的人。
They honestly think there's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even Jia, she like messaged you and was like, oh, just, it's okay. Like, I know, 3 kids is a lot, sometimes you can't always be happy and, just get yourself out, get a massage, treat yourself to a spa treatment. You'll be okay kind of thing. Right? 你是啊，这是。So the one thing I didn't get, okay, right, how it got it were her lips know everything, but she smiles. That's one thing. I don't know why it repeated tired and tired all the time. Because you did say you're tired.
因为我说疲倦 I used the word 疲倦 which is more than 累就是更累
But tired and tired.
All the time.
All the time. Keep crying.
我没有哭
Yeah, you didn't say cool. So keep crying like there's something on the chest.
Yeah.
I know life is not everything beautiful, but I wish I could smile more than I can. Then look at more pictures of the pig and a glass of grandma's bubble gum with a recent crush of the crown. Okay, so now, if you could actually say what you meant to say.
英文呢
Yes.
I will try 好吗
好啊
我试试看
我会帮你
如果我的英文不好
我会帮你
forgive me 好我就说呢不喜欢心情不定的自己 So I don't like the unstable mood self
You're unstable You're like you're
就是我的心情会 up and down all the time
Yeah
这样就是 unstable
unstable emotions
Unstable emotion 好其实也没发生什么事情 Actually there isn't much thing happens 但是就是没什么微笑
Sorry in the sense of nothing bad has happened It's not like
nothing
someone died or whatever we were getting chucked out or something like that
对
Nothing actually bad happened yet
对但是就是没什么微笑 But just don't have many smiles
Yep
一直觉得疲倦I feel tired all the time.
Yes, 一样。
对，一直觉得好像有什么事闷在胸口。There's always something on my chest, like something like I want to say it, but I don't know what. But there's something on my chest.
Right. Is it more like anxiety though?
对，可是其实这句话的意思就是说，我觉得大家都一定会有生活的压力，一定有什么压力，工作的压力，夫妻之间的压力 ，whatever 压力，就是大家都有的。It's just that.
Yeah, everybody knows.
对啊，就是闷在胸口的感觉。我知道生活不是一切都很美好 ，so it's not everything is perfect in life. 但是就是希望自己能多发自内心的多笑一点。So I wish I could smile more.
Yeah.
With like truly smile. Not like Hi， 就是想要 pretend 的那种，
Yeah,
想要假装
like a mask.
对，就是我想要，就是真的，我想笑的时候，我可以多笑一点。然后，那就来多看宝贝们的照片吧。
So you look at pictures of the kids?
对
Not the pig?
Yeah, not the pig.
Where did the pig come from?
It's so rude, 因为我说宝贝们 It says for pigs.
I look at the picture of that pig and it makes me smile. Yeah.
我说宝贝们的照片 So look at our kids, our babies' pictures. 以及I wrote this post on the day you had late meeting.
Okay.
所以那天晚上呢 You bought me 珍珠奶茶
Yeah, I did.
Right? So I said, so 还有 and also 我有一杯外带真奶 真奶 takeaway.
Oh, that's where you got nai from. Nai, as you got nai, you got grandma.
Grandma bubblegum.
A good old...
为什么是 bubblegum?
This really sounds like... Then I'll look at more pictures of the pig and a glass of old grandma's bubblegum with a recent crush of the crown. That was great. A glass of grandma's bubblegum. That's the best kind of bubblegum. Okay, yeah, it's just 珍珠奶茶, yeah.
对，所以我有
I bought you
一
a 珍珠,
杯
yeah.
外带珍珠奶茶。然后那一天晚上呢，我在看 the Netflix show The Crown.
Well, actually, the translation is actually like a binge, like you're of the crown.
是
Like it's a binge.
Like,
但是 this says a crush of the crown.
因为 the word I used was 迷上
Yeah.
So like if you have a crush on someone, like you fall in love with someone.
No.
That's a crush.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
什么
No. You're correct. By the way, in what you're saying,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that when you have a crush on someone, you're not in love with them. You just
就是很喜欢
you're like
真的喜欢
infatuated with them. Yeah.
对 So I use that word 迷上就是 have a crush on.
Yeah.
Not just on 中文迷上 not just use on people 也可以说来 to item
On something,
thing, yeah.
Right. So
Have
if
a
you
crush on something.
like stickers,
Crush.
you could love stickers a lot. You infatuate with stickers. And collect stickers a lot.
对，好，对了，所以然后最近呢，我迷上的就是 The Crown.
So you're watching The Crown, and that was obviously brought on by the Queen dying, and you know you thinking, oh, I'd like to know a little bit more about her life.
没有啊，这个
It triggered it.
没有 The Crown 本来就是以前在 Netflix 上面的时候已经就是很有名的。
Yeah.
那时候，然后就后来就你开始就是晚上会开会啊，会工作什么的。所以我就有多一点时间可以看 Netflix， 所以就开始看 The Crown.
Oh, sure. So I want to say that because you made 2 of these posts now.
现在我这样我会很有压力耶，我就要写中文和英文耶。
No, I think you just need to clarify. Like, because it's quite important, I think, to say. You know, I don't know how it does it in reverse, but like I wonder actually if the translation tool in reverse works in 英文 to 中文 and how it looks. Because like if I put on my Facebook, you know, I'm really struggling with, you know, money or something. Like I'm really struggling to, you know, with an edit. Or something like that. I'm really trying to understand people and how they work so I can better work myself. And it translates it to like, I'm struggling with life. And so I want to hurt people or something like that. And then you're found like, oh my God, what is this? Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So one of the things is, and we get this comment quite a lot, I think, across the board is either like, how do you do it? How do you produce like a podcast or whatever, keep doing it for so long, you know, and keep the, you know, like a platform running, all this kind of whatever with 3 kids and, you know, life and, you know, all that kind of stuff like that. And the answer is like this and like this post. Do you think something funny is coming, don't you?
Yeah.
It's not. Like a glass of bubble gum. No. So, the way Eula copes with it, I guess, is like that.
Yeah.
And I cope with it in another way. And murdering people. No. But that's how. And the reason I mention that is because I don't like we talked a long time ago about 假的人 and 他们的 like 假的生活。
对。
And this morning 今天早上 it really not really but it clicked again with fake people. Yeah. How are you? Yeah. You're not, yeah. Look at your eyes, mate. You're dead. So, sorry, I'm bringing this podcast like way down on I'll try if I say this in a happy tone. So basically essentially what it is if you enjoy doing something and like we essentially power through it. That's the answer to it, right? We have made this 我们的广播 part of our 我们的例行. And we do it religiously. Every week. We'll sit down here and we'll record a podcast. And then I will go away and I edit and this kind of stuff and then blah, blah, blah. And we do this and we'll do this. And we've done it for years and we'll keep doing it because that's what we do. 我们不知道为什么 anymore. 但是
就喜欢了
we 喜欢 and we'll keep doing it. And hopefully 我们希望你们喜欢 and to 回答你的问题 because 很多人会问我们 how do you do it? I can like a lot of people say, and I get it. Like I can barely like keep my own work life going. With one kid, let alone 3. How do you do it? It's hard, dude. That's how.
真的
It's hard, and yeah. And I think that's where some of these posts come from, I guess. But it's not because Eula is
我没有很 depressed
wants to jump off a bridge.
我没有
That's not the thing. There's not that hidden meaning in it. It's just and I know it may seem like that, but it's just
这是一种我们说的 relief 啊，就是一种发泄，就是可以就是透过，因为 Facebook 有时候呢，它会给你一些 feed， 那个叫什么
like a memory.
对 memory。就是会告诉你说，哦，你看2年前你 po 了这个照片，哦，1年前你有这个心情，就是他会告诉你以前发生的事情。我很喜欢，就是我喜欢看过去的自己开不开心、快不快乐，发生什么事情了。所以我想要多记录一下，多写一些我现在的心情、现在的状况，然后可能2年以后啊、5年以后，我再回来看。I got through it. 就是我经过了这么多，然后有这么多的故事。
The issue with that is it's public.
是啊，可是但是对啦，那怎么办？也没有一个 private platform.
No, but the thing is, we chose 我们创造我们的广播。
对啊，
这个广播我们的选择是 we didn't want any 是什么隐私吗？
隐私。
Or we do want 隐私，但是 we limited it.
对啊。
And we tried to be as open as possible.
对啊。
I think. I think you're just putting another level, but I guess you're doing it for yourself, but you're also doing it publicly, so it's not like a secret. 你知道吗？
对啊，但是就是那些flashback 让我觉得呀，可以这么做，而且我真的也不是写太多 privacy 的东西。就是自己的心情啊，对啊
Yeah, no, yeah.
record 自己的心情，去看看自己以前开心、快乐，或是
It's good to look back.
发生什么事情
Yeah.
这都是，而且很多像我们现在我现在在国外，我的家人都在台湾，所以我跟我的姐姐还有我的妈妈没有很常说电话，但是他们可以看到自己的孩子，还有那些 grandchildren Mason Carey Max 他们的照片，他们也是可以在这个地方看到。
Do you post pictures?
我有啊，
我们的孩子吗？
有有啊，所以他们也看得到，就是不需要这样讲好奇怪，就是我不需要跟他们讲话讲电话
Yeah.
但是他们知道我现在怎么样
Yeah.
Even though they don't ask me or they don't
At least they can see it.
对，就是他们看得到，所以他们知道I'm still alive， 我还活着这样。
Yeah.
对啊。
Yeah.
这就是一种对啊，就像你说的，每个人都有自己的 relief 的一个方式嘛。
Yeah.
那这就是我写东西的一个方式。
Yeah.
对啊，不然写字很累。
Yeah, well,
写日记、写 diary 真的很累，而且你要买书还买什么的，就觉得。
I think Yeah, I don't know. I think, well, Facebook hopefully, or that digital stuff probably will last longer, or I hope it does.
不知道欸。
不知道。
对啊
Unless they go.
As long as I use.
It's dying though, Facebook.
是，
It
真的很少人在用欸。
Yeah, no, I seriously, on TikTok, because, you know, because I'm a Gen Z now. You know, I'm 21, so I don't know how old are Gen Z? How old are they? 我不知道。I know they have a huge problem with the word naga. I know that. See our latest viral video. Thanks so much, TikTok.
Gen Z 也是一个很有趣的名字耶 Gen Z.
Yeah, what was that? Anyway, my point is this. I saw a TikTok the other day saying that Facebook is like for millennials. Right?
什么
Millennials.
这是什么
It's the generation between, I think it's 1995, 1985.
我们这个年纪的
I think it's us.
Okay.
But I think we're in between generations. We've got an interesting generation because we are...
我觉得我们的 generation 是 Facebook 和 Instagram.
Yes, but even Instagram, Instagram though. So TikTok's the thing, like even the
TikTok 是现在
Yes.
这是新的
There's another one as well called Be Real.
Be Real.
你知道吗？
不知道
It's 24 hours. It's a thing where you post a picture 24 hours. Right? You post a picture or whatever, video or whatever for 24 hours. At the same time as everybody else. Or some stuff like I haven't really explored it. Maybe we should, but
Be Real.
Yeah. Right, there's a thing.
太多了吧
Yeah,
我
yeah,
好痛哦
generational age, like birth years.
你的 generation 有没有 MSN?
我吗
Yeah.
Mate, I was
MSN 有吗
yeah. My first email was AOL.
AOL.
Yeah. You've got mail. AOL.
我的是 Yahoo.
Yahoo, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that's later. Well, it must have been, yeah. I did AOL.
Yeah.
And there's really old ones stuff like Comcast and all this kind of bizarre. But AOL, yeah. Most people like Gmail now, right?
对
Yahoo's old. Hotmail.
哦对 Hotmail 是
Old school Microsoft.
Hotmail 是 after Yahoo 然后在 Gmail 以前
Yes.
对不对在
Yeah. Because Gmail was later, I think.
对啊
But, yeah. And then there's iCloud and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, Gen X. You ready?
有 Gen X
Ready for this? Oh, yeah, there's more generations. Millennials. Okay. Millennials were born between 1981 and 1996.
我
Yeah, I was born in 2001. So, no.
闭嘴
No. So, yeah, millennials, also known as Generation Y, were born between. So that's us. We're millennials. And
你可以再说一次吗
so millennial, as in the millennium.
什么意思
2000, like 1,000. A millennium.
哦了解好 2000 怎样
Because now it's 2000, the millennium, right? So we're millennials. Because we grew up in an interesting generation in way we were Tusung when there was no internet. When there was no internet. And I grew up both without internet and internet.
对我刚好
As in-
刚好是在 at the end of 没有 internet 的时候
Yeah.
对
Like my childhood, I had books and stuff and toys
对
and like action figures I had to mess about with.
Yeah.
Obviously we had TV, but no
没
phones and there wasn't, we definitely did have a computer. So
对
we got a computer when I was like 10 or 12 or something. And it was modem. You had to turn the phone off to use the internet. And if someone called you, if there was an inbound call when you were on the internet, it would cut the internet off. And then pictures would load from the top down. It'd take ages.
这个我不懂
No?
我不懂那个东西
If you loaded a picture, instead of it just, because if you load a picture now, it just goes thunk.
你要怎么 load the picture with on the phone
No, on a computer.
哦在电脑上
Yeah.
哦
You go to like a website and you click on a picture or whatever, and it would, it'd load the big picture. But usually now it goes clunk, but then it went
我懂从上面到
white
下
screen,
面
white screen, then the top bit, then the next bit.
我懂
Loaded
这
it
个我
from
看
top
过
down,
这个我看过
and then you'd see the whole picture. Right?
Yeah.
That's what That's why also looking at was interesting. So I talked to my buddy about that the other day as well. Yeah, because you know. And it just took ages anyway. So when is this? Seriously, come on. You go and get a cup of tea or whatever. Okay, millennials between blah, blah, blah. So Gen Z are between 1997 and 2012. 1997 and 2012.
这是我 cousins 表妹的年纪。
是吗？
对啊。你知道舅妈的
Yeah. 他们是吗？
他们是。
Well, what are our ones then?
Huh?
What generation are our ones? Our kids.
哦，我不知道哎。
Generation what? If they're generation Z.
现在是 G 吗
Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Generation Z.
Gen Z.
So what are our ones?
不知道哎。
Okay.
有吗？它上面有写吗？
没有。
OK， 所以还没，因为他们还是 baby 啊。
And baby boomers there's baby boomers before us. And they're born between 1946 and 1964. 我的爸爸，你的妈妈。
Wow.
Baby boomers. Yeah, it's so interesting. I don't know why we mentioned that. Why are we talking about that?
Facebook.
Oh, Facebook, right. Yeah. So millennials, people our age, 1981, 1996. Oh, they're the only ones sort of left on Facebook.
Yeah.
All of the rest after that, after 1996, most of them are on TikTok, Instagram, other things.
Twitter.
Facebook's like the dinosaur of the group now.
哪有啊？我现在还是很喜欢用。
你很老啊。
好啦。很多人还是在用啊。
你需要升级。
我不要升级，而且我觉得 Instagram 也没有比较好。
I don't like Instagram.
Instagram 他们又不会给你以前的照片，不会给你以前的故事。
I don't like it. 我不喜欢。
对啊，我们就是那些老人啊，就是不喜欢新的。
我喜欢 TikTok.
你喜欢 TikTok?
Yeah, I like the format. 我喜欢 well because I'm an editor, right, as well. So like. Yeah. I like making videos for that format as well. I like the algorithm. I think the algorithm on TikTok's really good. I think it's better than Facebook. Was way better than Facebook, and it's better than Instagram. It shows you more about what you like than what they think you like. Do you know what I mean? The algorithm, the 算法 serves you. 很有趣的东西。
啊，那你可以写字吗？你可以在上面打字吗
？Comments?
那就是来我的故事，就是你可以上面写故事吗
？Not on TikTok.
所以它就只有影片而已。
是
TikTok 就是只有影片。
It's just videos. Yeah. You have a description, but it's limited to like 130 characters or something. It's quite small. So you just put one singular line and hashtags. Your tags sort of 东西. There's lots of comments. We had that viral video, right?
Yeah.
Because of that. Because you said that. So you said that. In a sentence twice, and everyone's like, oh, what did she say? Right? What did she say? What do you mean there's other languages than English? Right?
他们都是听起来像这样吗？
That's what, yeah, because you have to be to look at that video and go, oh, that sounded like poo. Do you know what I mean? You have to be a special kind of to not realize, do you know what I mean? Especially to drill it that far. Anyway, that got like 800 and it's over 860,000 views now, right?
Yeah.
Like 60,000 likes.
好可怕.
But the comments, there was so many comments, I couldn't see them. I didn't see it. I couldn't see it. There's too many. So I wasn't hurt by it. Because there was too many to read through. So I was like, yeah. And the people who said, oh, I think that means that. Or don't you realize there are more languages than one? I like, if I found those, I'd like them.
All right.
Because I'm like, you're correct. Everyone else was like, what? What did she say? Oh my God, what did she say? Did she say it?
他们都不会去看 previous comment， 就是 even 那些人就说那个是中文的那个 that 那个的意思，然后他们也不管，然后说他说那个什么字
，because it's different. It's a different 文化 on TikTok, right? TikTok is not for education. You can shush. Not you, by the way, for people who are listening. I'm just saying the people who want to go, no, it is. It's not. It's an entertainment platform.
Yeah.
It's for funnies and for entertainment.
Yeah.
You're only supposed to go on TikTok, enjoy yourself for a little bit, or sit on, have a poo. While you're pooing, skim through the feed and just go, oh, yeah, or, oh, that's cute. It's like going back to what YouTube was.
Oh, 对.
You know, the cat videos.
对.
and that cute stuff like, oh, that's cute, haha, flick. It's just entertainment. It's not for hard. You're not. People do some interesting content, educational content. But it's edutainment, if anything. It's not for any. So people just want to joke. They listen to what you say. It's a joke. They think, oh, it's funny. Yeah,
而且如果有人说他说什么，大家也会一起来。他们说什么，他说什么。
Yeah. Repeat. Copy their friend. So what did she say? Listen to what she says. Skip to 20 seconds. All right, mate. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's great to have the attention. For the wrong reason, though.
对啊，就是也不是什么很好的关注。
对啊，
好。
And it's Luca's fault. So,
Lucas.
No, it's all good, my friend. It's all good. No, he's doing an amazing job, by the way. Just shout out to Luca. Doing an amazing job on the edits for the TikTok, and it's great to see your choices of clip, but also how he's evolving as an editor as well. And every time he does an edit, it gets better. I love it, and I love to see it. So, kudos to Luca. Sorry about that. Okay, now what's next? 你知道吗？
没有了。
Okay, we went for a walk yesterday.
对。
And we saw a mushroom. Okay, so now. Cool story, dude.
这是什么东西？
Cool story. No, we did. We went to walk yesterday. We actually went. Where did we go? Oh, Castle Bottom.但是没有屁股 and 没有城堡。
没有城堡，而且它上面还说会看到 pony， 也没有看到 pony。
没有，
都没有。
We didn't travel that far in. We didn't try because Maxi 真的喜欢 try like 试试看 like 杀自己吗？自杀对。And with everything, he likes to try and kill himself, like running into bushes and trying to jump off bridges and cliffs and jump in the water and that kind of stuff. Because he's not 2 yet.
我们昨天找到那个香菇，就是很长的一根香菇。
We saw, 对啊，
在路上嘛，然后我们就看到之后 ，Max 真的想要拿它，真的，他没有办法 stop himself。对
I have to grab the mushroom.
然后我就说不要 Maxi 不可以，因为不知道他有没有毒嘛，不可以 Maxi 不行，然后他就真的很想要去抓他这样，然后我们就赶快把他抱到其他地方 distract him。
对，你那个香菇很骄傲，对不对？
他好高哦，
很骄傲。
对啊。
I'm a mushroom. He was really proud of himself, wasn't he? Very erect.
真的，我们要给 Lucas 那个照片，他那个很长香菇的照片，他可以秀给大家看。
Let me show you the erect mushroom, Luca. Here you go, look. Why am I just showing Luca? There you go, look. I should show it like this because he usually uses half a screen. I don't know if he's going to use this bit, but there you go. You don't have to use this bit, it's all right. There's the mushroom anyway for everyone who's watching. I have to admit. Come on.
很长的一个
He was very proud.
很高的一个香菇。
只有一个。
对。
He said, I'm a mushroom, right in the middle of a...
然后它的颜色也很特别，就是下面它的头的下面是黑色的。
对，是。
它的香菇头。
现在我们的主题是香菇 yeah. But he had like 很多志向 he had like ambition that 香菇 He was reaching for the stars, you know what I mean? I don't know where he was going. But it wasn't like a he wasn't a sad one, was it? He wasn't like a floppy one.
No.
He was very penisy.
对。
And
没有。
He was very penisy. Is that not a thing?
他就是一直很想要长高的感觉。
是。
对了。
Anyway, so we walked up and then we accidentally walked onto a farm and went the wrong way and then came back. But we found the right place in the end and it was nice. And we had a little picnic in the middle of looked like the New Forest, kind of like in the area.
我觉得很丑，就是很像就是蛇会在那边躲在那边的地方，就都是咖啡色的。有点咖啡色，然后黄黄的这样，对，黄咖啡色也没有，就是没有很漂亮啊。
Yeah, but I mean, this is different. This is a different kind of woodland area that you're used to. Yes, it wasn't just all green fields and that kind of stuff. I still now to this day, up until yet, the White Waltham, is it White Waltham or Waltham St. Lawrence? I can't remember. It's all the same. Waltham St. Lawrence, is that it? Not White Waltham.
就是我们跟 Emma 他们一起去的那个地方。对
is still my favorite walk.
对
so far. And we've been on quite a few.
4-5次了吧
Haven't we? We've been quite a few. We like been up with that one with all of the where you don't take a buggy, like you don't take the Twitter. That you don't. We went to we went on a walk like the other week into the woods somewhere. It was like called St. Anne's or St. Mary's one, and we took the pushchair, the baby stroller thing, to walk through it, right? And it was so up and down, and we had to carry it over like broken branches, like trees that had fallen down, and these big cliffs and stuff. And it was such a stupid thing to do, but we didn't realize it was going to be mountain climbing.
对啊，我们不知道啊，可是那真的是有一点点危险了。
Yeah.
还是有一点危险。不过它还是一个很漂亮的地方。我们找到一个地方是你可以坐在那边吃东西的。
Yeah.
然后你看出去就是很漂亮的那个山的风景，对不对？所以那边还是很漂亮，但是真的就是推车真的没有。
Yeah, no, it's not built for that kind of thing.
对啊，不过 yeah, 我很喜欢我们的走路探险的。
Yeah, if the kids would just shh,
他们没有办法
little bit, yeah.
他们没有办法。
I'm trying a new technique as well. Like a 新的技术。技术 with 我们的孩子，因为 Mason 他变很生气，and 他不知道 how to handle his anger. And I'm trying some different. So usually parents, what happens is like if you have kids or if you're thinking about having kids, what happens is you're especially with boys. I don't know, in our experience so far, boys get more angry and aggressive than girls. Girls are more emotional. Like Kyrie will generally like get emotional about it, get upset, start crying, give you a cuddle, and then sort of cry about it. Mason and Max will be more hitty.
真的
right?
Even Max 还没有2岁，他已经很 violent.
Yeah, he's not even 2 yet. and so we try to do tactics. So generally what parents just do when their kid gets angry is like you get angry back because their logic, 他们的 logic doesn't work. Anyway, 他们是4岁 or whatever, they're 3岁, 4岁, 5岁. And they're like, I want a coat. And you're like, it's going to be too hot outside. You don't need a coat right now. And they're just going mental about a coat, right? Or whatever the little thing is, right? The minor point in their life is.
Yeah.
Because they want some control over it, whatever. And so your reaction is get really frustrated, 很生气, and 很挫败, 然后你会 shout.
Yeah.
And you'll get angry. Like you don't need that. Shush up. You know what I mean? Or whatever you say. I don't know, whatever. Leave your coat here. And, and then it's upset the whole way. So,
真的
tried a new technique because apparently
他们需要爱
they don't know how to regulate their anger because they're just trying to figure out, they've got all this frustration, anger inside, and they don't know where to let it out or how to get it out, how to regulate it, how to calm yourself down or
他们也是在他们也想要知道你的 boundary 在哪里。
Yeah, well, that's...
如果我这么生气，他们会怎么样？我觉得啦，他们就是想要知道你的 boundary 在哪。
That's one thing, I think. But when they work themselves up to a point, they now don't know what to do with this. I've got all this anger and I don't know what to do with it. I just want a thing. Just let me have a thing. Like, why can't I have a jelly bean? Give me a jelly bean. Oh, give me a chewing gum then. Just give something. Like, you just... that.
他们就好生气。
But it's tumbling because they're getting angry. They don't know what to do with it now. So apparently, you kneel down, you get on their level, and even no matter how angry you, because I got angry, I was angry yesterday when we were walking. I was like, dude, I was thinking that you're ruining again. Every time we go out, you're ruining like a nice time. Even Maxie's been quiet in the backpack. I'm carrying him. It's heavy, but I've got this, wait, this whole thing. Stop. He's crying because he's getting angry and upset about something.
Yeah.
So I get down to his level. I give him a cuddle. And instead of getting angry with him, I just give him a cuddle, hold him in tight and say, it's going to be all right, buddy. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here. We're going to get through it. Yeah. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. To be fair, he did calm down.
然后呢？接下来
What happened next?
还是一样啊。Back to 等我 Daddy 等我
No. We got back to the car then. So he was fine. Because we got back to the car. But I know next time he'll do it because he does do it still. But I mean, I don't think it's about stopping. I don't think it's about stopping the next tantrum. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't control the next time it just apparently helps him know what to do with the anger, or at least let it out somewhere like to know that he's not alone in the anger in a kind of way.
And
that it's okay to lean on someone.
And
share it, but not in a punchy way. You know what I mean? I don't know.
很难啦，真的，女生跟男生好不一样哦。
父母的
工作
，yeah， 工作，
而且你要学很多，就是你如果遇到这个状况，你要怎么去处理。然后你如果遇到他们生气的时候，你要怎么处理？而且你在真的是当爸爸妈妈的时候，你是边学边教他们，就是你也不知道自己做的对不对。Maybe 你现在的决定是想要告诉他们，就是不要做这件事情，但是对他们来说 ，I just want to do it， 我就是想要做这件事情。然后你就会变得好累哦，然后你又很累，很挫败，然后又一定要教他们东西，这真的。
Yeah, I think look, there's no like 完美的
没有
办法。
对啊。
And so and anyone, including me, who says there you know who suggests there's this way to do it can shut up because there's no one way that's the right way. Like I'll try a bunch of things to see if it works. Just keep testing.
真的
Does it work? No. All right. Try something else.
对啊。
Maxi 是一样，他有睡觉的问题。
对。
And 他会起来很多次，所以我们需要 like calm him down，然后我会试试看 like 抱他 like let him go，put him in bed and 抱他 you know hold him out the window with his legs dangling like that, let him scream for a bit and bring him back in, swing him around the head a little bit, whiskey, that kind of stuff, you know.
Whiskey.
The normal thing you do when kids have trouble sleeping, you know, cuddling, walking up and down, the, you know, whatever, what was that? But we try different things, what doesn't work, 我们试试看不一样的。
对啊，重点就是他们会长大啦。
Yeah.
They grow up, everything should be alright.
Yeah. Oh my God.
但是等到他们长大以后，我们要去处理的就是他们的 teenagers， 那叫什么叛逆，rebellion， 对啊，就是我们还有
I'm not looking forward to that.
我还有年轻人的生气的
I'm not looking forward to that
孩子，
但是我希望逻辑会
帮助他们，
帮助我们 like us actually. Not them, because they have to make mistakes, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, they're going to be illogical, of course, because 他们是年轻 and they don't know what they're doing. And they think they will know what they're doing, but they actually don't know what they're doing. Because, you know, they don't. But what I can say is nerds win. And if we can try and help them to be more focused on something, piano or whatever the, you know, lessons or martial arts or whatever.
他们喜欢的东西
Yeah, whatever they 喜欢 whatever they 喜欢 then I think they'll be less likely to get in trouble because they'll be so focused on I've met some other kids like when I was an absolute fucking idiot, right? When I was a teenager who were way focused, more focused than I was on is their life better? 我不知道 I think I had more fun at the time 对啊but later paid for it.
而且我觉得很可怜，就是有一个文化上的，就是也不是说文化，就是年轻人的文化，就是如果你很认真的读书，你很容易就会被 bullied。我觉得这是一个，我觉得这是一个很难过的 point。对啊，像那时候我以前也是妈妈不让我出门嘛，she was very very strict to me。但是我就是那个 bullet target。就是大家会觉得说你干嘛一直读书啊？你干嘛这么厉害啊？
Yeah, but you wanted to rebel. That made you wanted to rebel.
对，但是后来啊，所以那个 bounce 是很大的，就是我变得很叛逆，是很 extreme 的那种叛逆。所以我觉得他们年轻人也是很难去知道自己要怎么做。
Yeah.
因为 maybe Kari maybe 我们的孩子他们很认真读书，但是他们会被 bully， 他们会被霸凌。然后回来之后呢，他们就会觉得自己很可怜，他们就会觉得 OK， 我要怎么样不被霸凌？那一个方法就是我要变成他们，所以我不会被欺负，我不会被霸凌这样。所以为什么很多好的孩子，很多年轻人他们会从好孩子变成坏孩子，是因为 the environment 改变了他们。
Yeah. Well,
这是很难过的一个 point.
That's where money helps.
对。
True, it's true, it's true. That's where money helps with that, you know.
就是看你跟谁在一起，看你跟什么人是朋友。
I mean, yeah, it is. And 我不知道 So in our generation, bullying was much more about bully the geek.
对啊。
Really, like it's like the what's perceived as the weak one. And so now, the generation that are now, and our kids aren't that generation yet. I don't know if they have a generation yet, but kids are getting more understanding of difference. Do you know what I mean? I think.
希望.
So like if you were a boy back in when I was at school and you had long hair and you were like glasses or something and you were really like science, problems for that kid. But now I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe it is. I don't know.
我希望现在会很不一样，就是如果你真的很认真读书的话，你是有很多朋友的人。我希望。
Yeah.
对，这样会因为 peer 怎么说 peer learning。对对，就是你看着你的朋友，你的朋友做什么事情，你也会想要跟着做。
Yeah.
所以如果你朋友是很喜欢读书，很喜欢探险，那你就会是跟他们是有一样的爱好。
Yeah, you don't really see you get those kids in class who are like, I don't know, for example, this one plays the violin, right? And she's really good at violin and she plays in front of people, you know, and she's okay. But you're like, oh, not that good. And you think, oh, she's an idiot. What's she doing? Play the violin all the time, right? Later, 她赢了. And she's brilliant. Then you think, you reflect and you go, she's so good at that. Like, how did she get so good? Well, because she sacrificed that time to be really good at this thing. But I just say anyway, I think that just where 钱会帮你 like 你们对不对? In way, I guarantee you. You remember that school that we drove past, that private school? I'm sure bullying happens, but I bet you it's dealt with very quickly. Because if the parents are paying for you to go to that school, oh, the trouble. If you say your kid has been bullying that child or something like that, and there's trouble, you could get taken out of the school. And if your parents are paying X thousands of pounds a month to keep you, the trouble you'd get in. So I just think you're less likely to bully.
但是我又有一个想法，就是呢，如果孩子没有 rebellion， 这也不是一件好的事情。就是我还是希望孩子有时候在 every stage， 他们都有自己可以叛逆的时候。因为你没有叛逆的话，你到后来 you pile up those rebellion， 你到最后你长大的时候，你会一次就 let it go，event。我觉得那很可怕，就是一次。让他去的那个爆发力是很可怕的。
Yeah, I don't know. 我不知道。我不知道如果我们 like 让 Mason 感觉他可以告诉我们 like 他的问题是什么？
对，也有一个问题就是他的那个说话的能力还没有很好。没有像 Kyrie 就是都可以很清楚的告诉我们他怎么了。对 Mason 他现在用的字还不是很多，他可能可以告诉你一点点，但他没有办法真正的告诉我们他心里面的感觉是什么。所以我们就很容易就 ignore 到他心里的感觉。对啊，还小啦，就是还小，希望他们长大会比较好一点。
Well, anyway, it's going to be a learning lesson for us all, including you guys, in way women会 take 你 with us the whole way. And 如果 like if 他们 like if they 长大，然后我们还是有一个广播 in like 10 years time, you'll know because you'll be growing with us. If you don't know, by the way, we're not just a 广播。
我们有 teaching platform.
We are a teaching platform too. So we have a bunch of teachers who teach 中文。
没错。
And we have a community of people. 不好意思。
对，所以如果你想要加入我们，跟我们一起学习中文，认识也在学中文的朋友们，到我们的 mandarinmonkey.com website, you can find everything.
You certainly can. mandarinmonkey.com. Go. 我们爱你。再见。
拜拜。